understanding where your mindset starts limiting you is going to be absolutely crucial. Welcome to Mindset Mike, where we teach you how to enhance your mindset and become the optimal leader of your life. My name is Claudia Ramirez. I am a mindset coach, inspirational speaker, and curriculum developer whose mission is to help you thrive and reach your ultimate potential. Let's turn on the Mindset Mike. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to episode 27 of Mindset Mike, Mindset Solutions for Overcoming Success. I have a confession for you. This is my second time recording this episode because I finished my other one and then I realized I never hit record. Isn't that nice? Isn't that I probably spoke for 15 minutes and then didn't hit record. It was okay, ouch. All right. But okay, I wanted to talk to you about this topic because I find it so important. If you are looking to get to the next level in your life and look at those obstacles and challenges and say, no, you're not going to mess with me. I'm going to tell you where we're going. This is going to help you. Number one, very important is for you to identify those obstacles and challenges. The way that I like to teach it in my course, Run With It, and with my clients is thinking about planting, whether it's herbs or herbs, wherever you are, however you say it, or new plants and flowers and vegetables in a garden. And it's a beautiful garden. It's a beautiful piece of land. It's solid. And you say, I'm going to put all these seeds here, but you don't take out what's been there before. You don't prepare the land. Now, I'm not a gardener, I'll tell you that much, but I do know that there's some preparation that you can do. And what happens is that if you put down those seeds, maybe they won't grow. So you've wasted that time, you've wasted that energy and that hopes. You won't have any carrots for your soup. Or if they grow, they're not going to grow as much. It's going to stop. They're going to die in the process. Something can happen. Why? Because you didn't take care of what needed to be taken care of before. Now, this could be beliefs and, those things that we talk about self-esteem, but right now let's talk about it on the obstacles and challenges kind of standpoint. Very important that we look at it this way. When you identify those obstacles and challenges, what's going to happen is that you're now in the know and you know what to take out. If you just look at that plot of garden and you think, oh, that's going to be nice, but you don't know what it is that you are missing or what's wrong, you're not going to be as productive and you're not going to go as far in the process as maybe you would like to. So it's crucial that you do this early on. Now, how this could look in your life, and I like talking about fitness because I'm a big sports person, and fitness seems to be one of those recurring themes that whether you're a teenager or you are way in your adulthood, is that it comes up a lot, whether we have discipline or not, or we stick to it or not. And I want to help you in this area at least, but you can also translate it to any other area that you're working with. For instance, if you have a goal of staying fit and you say, I want to run every single day, or I want to work out, or I want to just maintain my health and my fitness, and you do it for a few days, maybe for a few weeks, maybe for a few months. And then all of a sudden you realize that what went wrong? I just totally fell off the bandwagon and I don't know why. And then you realize that, oh, okay, it's because of XYZ. Now you can do something about it and you're going to make this a long term habit, which we'll talk about more later. But it's important that you address it. Again, uncomfortable conversations, self awareness, understanding where your mindset starts limiting you is going to be absolutely crucial. Now, the next thing is looking at your mindset and changing the perspective that you have about this certain something in your life. You have a goal, you go for it. Let's talk running again. And then all of a sudden, you're running and your mind tells you, oh, we're going too fast. My legs hurt. My body hurts. Let's slow down. Ooh, that was tough. Let me not do it again. Or maybe you don't think those words verbatim, but your subconscious mind is feeding that to you. Why? Because you are stepping out of your comfort zone. So what happens is that now we've got to change that perspective because we know that our mind isn't designed to keep us happy. It's designed to keep us alive. It's designed for if a lion is coming at me, I know to run or maybe not. I don't know what they teach in National Geographic, Animal Planet, but what happens is that it's going to protect me. Fight, flight, freeze, all that stuff. However, I know that when I run, I am not hurting myself. On the contrary, I'm doing something for myself. But because my mind hasn't gone there, it thinks it's dangerous. It thinks it's not for me. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go a little further. Let's see how far I can take this. And usually, you can take it a lot more than your mind thought you could. So, now you're training your mind to expand the comfort zone. And you are going from the comfort zone to the learning to the growing zone, okay? To what I call your destiny zone. And now it's different. You're changing your perspective. I know that I feel sore. I know that my muscles hurt. I know that I feel out of breath, but that's okay because that means that I'm doing something for myself today that I wasn't last week. And this happens even for runners. When we get to a certain level of training at the beginning, it's a lot of long runs and easy runs and long things. And then you get on the track and it's boom, 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 go, go, go. And the body feels it. It's a shock. Oh, but it feels so good because you know you're doing something that's going to help you reach those goals, whatever that case may be. So think about it like that. Change that perspective, and it's going to help you move forward, which of course leads us to number three, which is to maintain habits that are going to help you maintain the resilience, strengthen your resilience for the long term. We want to shift where we are and how we are so that it can serve us moving forward. We don't want to fall into the same patterns. And this is why I was having a conversation. I've been posting lately and asking me a question on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, go check it out. I post it usually about once a week. And I'll say, like, hey, so how's your confidence? Talk to me. Or, hey, what are your limiting beliefs? What's holding you back? Let me help you. And so people tell me something and I respond and I make it public. Nobody knows that it's you, it's anonymous, but I hope that it serves you and somebody else. And there's this, you know, a man, a young man about my age who has reached out quite a bit and for throughout a few months now. And I've noticed a shift in him. And we were having a conversation and he was telling me, I've been doing this and that to help myself. And I'm trying to prioritize myself and my confidence and self-love. And I thought it was a beautiful way. But then he asked me if there was something that I offered, whether it was my courses or my programs that could help him. And so I, of course, asked, what do you want? Self paced on your own or one on one? And, we're having that conversation. But I only mentioned this to you because he's already made some shifts. And I told him, I noticed the change in you. And he goes, thank you. I want to make it even like greater. Can you help me? And that's when getting support comes in. It is so important. Maybe you're not ready to have coaching, or maybe you're not ready to learn from a course. I understand that. Maybe you don't feel ready to face your fears or have those uncomfortable conversations with yourself. However, I want to encourage you to do something, shift your rituals and your routines. I like to call them rituals whenever it's like set in stone that are going to help you moving forward. We've talked about what our environment looks like. And it's important for us to change it or what we do, our daily habits and our daily actions. I always say, when in doubt, read it out. Okay? Read 20 minutes or 20 pages. And if you want a little more conversation and engagement, listen to podcasts. I'm here every single Monday. Or if you are new here, you can, binge listen once a day. And there's other people who could help you as well, not just me. I'm not the only one. And I want to encourage you to look at that. For me, I had this difficult conversation with myself because, as you know, I've been in personal development for 11 years since I'm 19 years old. But there was a few years there in the middle where I was really going through it and I was achieving in sports. I was making things happen. But in other areas of my life, I was holding back and I was in an environment that wasn't helping me. I was in relationships or with people that just weren't serving me. And I could feel that. I could feel that. My goals were they were there, but they were stuck. My dreams were there, but they were on hold. And I felt like I was settling and I didn't like it. And then I had to do that, self eval. You evaluate your life and what's going on, and you realize, like, I need to get out of this relationship. I need to move to another apartment. I need to change my habits. I need to do XYZ. So whenever you make those shifts, everything starts shifting with you. And I find it so, so helpful. So I want to encourage you to do that. What can you do today? And if you're wondering and you're saying, Claudia, I'm really unsure, send me a message. Send me a message. Just subscribe to my newsletter, and the link is down below. You can get mini coaching every single Monday. It's a very short newsletter that I like to send to you. I don't want to send you a life essay because ain't nobody got time for that. Okay. I don't like getting long emails. I'm not going to send you one. And you can respond and we can have a conversation there. Or you can DM me and say, hey, Claudia, you haven't posted that question, but I wanted to ask you this. And maybe I can respond. Maybe not. We'll see. But I think that I would be able to say something as being that that's what I do for a living. Okay, so I want to encourage you to do that. Remember those three things. It works like this: one, two, three, three, two, one. Right? You want to identify those obstacles and challenges. You want to change your perspective and you want to improve your habits that are going to help you and your mindset resilience in the long term. But also, when you do that, it helps backwards. It helps you change your perspective and, of course, address your challenges and obstacles a lot quicker and do something about it in the moment. Our next episode is going to be episode 28, A Friendly Guide to Mastering Goal Setting. Make sure that you listen to that. It's going to be great. I think it's going to help you. And don't forget to connect with me. Send me a message on Instagram. Say, hey, Claudia, I am liking this about the podcast. I would like to learn about this. And maybe I can record said episode. Also, I have really exciting things coming up. I am moving to New York in the next 3 weeks. I will be out there, which will change a lot about the podcast. I'm still going to keep showing up, but I have a few self revelations and realizations that I've noticed throughout the last 5 years that I want to share with you. Hopefully, it helps you in your journey. Remember, overcoming your obstacles and challenges, think about what you're doing for yourself, not only today, but also in the next year and 5 years. It's something that I noticed and I loved, and I just cannot wait to share with you. But let's start with here. Let's start right now. As always, I believe in you. I love you. Keep being the optimal leader of your life, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.